We have poop water everywhere.
Because I was talking on the phone.
He was distracted while doing his jobs.
So we're here somewhere in Iowa, I think Waterloo, and we're getting ready to leave and head to Wisconsin Dells. And I put on this lovely blue shirt. My wife makes fun of me. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys whether I'm gonna get more of these shirts or not. This is from Duluth Trading, which is my favorite store, and it's their action shirt. So you're gonna see me in it all day today. If you like it, comment below in the video or send me a message on Facebook. If you don't like it, I don't really care.
He only said the shirt looked a little bit dorky. He also thinks that the girls inside the KOA office were hitting on him because they like his truck. So as we were packing up to leave Iowa, Ron was flushing the black tank, and the hose was running on this end of the camper and the drain was closed over here so we could fill it and flush it out. And the children noticed a small river going through the camper. So it was coming up from the toilet and running down. And since we are not perfectly level, it ran towards the back corner, which is probably the best scenario actually, because I just made the kids clean up their toys. So it ran to a pretty open path, but we have poop water everywhere.
Because I was talking on the phone.
He was distracted while doing his jobs.
Action shirt.
The action shirt failed.
Can I go back outside now?
What? I have to clean up poop water alone? Things are contaminated.
Outside. Put it.
It went into one of our vents. Do I need to be concerned that the contaminated water is into the vent? Just a little bit. Ron bought large gloves. They're a little big for me. Everybody smile.
That's good.
So we're here at Effigy Mounds National Monument outside I don't know, Iowa. The girls have been working hard on their books in the car. We're gonna head inside and learn about the park and hopefully take a short hike.
Printed out books beforehand. Awesome.
Wow.
We've been to a few and this helped a lot, so they could learn about it on the way here.
Yeah.
Instead of running around trying to
look,
fill it in, right?
Can we walk on the mounds?
It's a good question. You are not allowed to walk on the mounds because these are burial mounds that are thousands of years old in some case, right? So both they're very, very old and we want to protect them, and also they're important burial sites that are sacred to Native American people, so we want to respect them and not walk on them.
Good job.
Look how good I did. Mommy, I found ornaments.
So this will be our second family hike. After Klingman's Dome. We're gonna take a 2-mile walk. Maybe.
Let's go on this trail.
We only hike hills in this family.
Smile, you're happy, yay. I'm out of shape. Uphill is tough. Mila likes to hike in a dress. Livy wants to know why she has to carry her own water bottle. I want to know where the end is.
I don't know if you can read it, but we made it 0.1 miles further than our last hike. Yay us.
Yachty, sit. Good job. Good girl. All right, everybody look at the camera and smile.
Yeah.
I can't stay in one place for very long because the bugs are so bad. It has been a theme here in Iowa. No offense to you Iowaians, I don't know how to say that. But I don't think we're gonna be coming back here. Goodbye, Mila.
I'm hungry.
Are you having fun?
Not that much.
Bugs aren't any better.
You guys see any animals while you were hiking?
Bugs.
Saw a lot of bugs.
Yeah.
Do you know how many I ate today?
How much?
Like 5.
Whoa.
It was not intentional. They just flew in there. So yeah.
I only ate one.
You only ate one?
I promise to protect Effigy Mounds National Monument, so they will protect them too.
So you have earned not only your Effigy Mounds Junior Ranger badge,
Mommy, it's this one.
but you have gotten stickers that you can put on water bottles or whatever, and these super cool Iowa archaeology fake tattoos.
Because every good archaeologist has awesome tattoos.
Hey! So we took a little detour to get here. We are in Wisconsin Dells, and it took us a little bit longer than expected because we were following the GPS, which took us on some very bumpy kind of farm roads. They were paved, but not good. And all of a sudden there was a detour, and the road we needed to go to was straight. The road to the left looked questionable, farm road even worse. So they suggested the detour to take a right. So we took a right, and it took us 20 miles south when we needed to go north. So we went 20 miles south on another terrible bumpy road, and we had to come across on a whole different highway. It had about a half an hour to our journey, which after driving for so many hours seems like forever. And so we just made it to Wisconsin Dells. It's a very busy RV park. It's part of the It's a very busy RV park. It's part of the 1,000 Trails membership, so it looks like there's a lot of families here, which is good because the kids can find some friends and they can play on the playground. We're tired, we're sweaty from our climb at Effigy Mounds, and we're hungry. So we're gonna get hooked up and we're gonna go eat. We went to the 1,000 Trails Park, went to our spot, and the electric box that we're supposed to use is so far away from the camper, there's no way we could use it. I mean, it's like on the wrong side where they share hookups with another site. We have a pretty long cord, but it's not long enough for that to hook up, and we have to have electric tonight. It's hot, Ron needs a sleep apnea machine, we just need it. So we left there, and the reason we went to that park is because it's part of the 1,000 Trails membership, which we paid for because we were coming to Wisconsin Dells. So we wouldn't have signed up for it if they didn't have an RV park here for us to use. So we called a couple places, and it's Memorial Weekend, so everybody is pretty much booked. We found one, and Ron is checking to see if it's gonna work out. They said they had availability. It's $85 a night. That's a lot of money for an RV park. So it should have full hookups. They have a pool, they have mini golf, and they have some sort of trampoline thing
in the pool. It's like so
at the pool.
big.
And
The lady in the golf cart just kidnapped Daddy. Ah! Okay, because we cannot live without Daddy.
that's true, we cannot live without him.
Because he drives the camper, he's super duper strong, and he helps Mommy out, and we love him.
Helps Mommy out.
Yeah.
And now continues the saga of finding a place in Wisconsin Dells to stay on the night of after our detour and our hike and everything else. We are going to stay at least one night here. We're going to head to get some food, but we have to hook up first, and I'm starving. It's going to be a late night for video editing for me and probably for the kids. Hiding? He's hiding because it's going to storm tonight. This is when we walked into the trailer. And how much of a disaster it is. So this is after we put the slide out. This is kind of where everything just lands when we come in. The shoes and the shoe rack was all the way over here by the bathroom. This whole desk was on its side when we stopped to get gas. I had to move it just to get into the bathroom area. So as you can see, we have some cleaning up we have to do. Okay, so an update to our day. We went ahead and stayed at the campsite called Bonanza. That is a little pricey, but it's available. We were here. We didn't get all checked in until after 7 o'clock. We parked, we unhitched, we plugged it into the air conditioner could run, and then we went to dinner. Made the mistake of going to a place called Pizza Pub. It was the closest thing. It said it had a buffet, which means we could eat food right away. It was salad. We ordered some pizza. It was okay. It seems like it was like the first day for everyone on the job because it's Friday of Memorial Weekend or something. It was just really strange. Nobody seemed to really care. It was kind of busy, but so then we came back and Ron is now hooking up the water in the sewer because we rushed out before. The trailer is a disaster because the roads in Wisconsin were horrible. It just seems like we've had a little string of bad luck today. So we're hoping to go to bed and start fresh in the morning. One positive thing is the site that we did get at Bonanza is like 3 sites big because they don't book anybody on the one end. So we get this extra big space and they gave us a little bit of a discount from the original $85. So we booked it for 3 nights for like $180 something. So it's not that terrible, but that's still pretty expensive. Watch our video tomorrow to see what we do in Wisconsin Dells.
All right, Happy Gilmore.
I really wish I had an ice cream.